Hey guys, in today's SiteGround review, we're going to talk about why is it that you should get started with their web services. I personally use them and I love these guys. They have really nice live chat, customer support, really nice team on board to help you with any of your WordPress issues that you may have. This is Wally with Best Web Hosting for WordPress.net. And all of the information that I'm going to link to, even if you want to get signed up today, there's going to be a link that'll take you right to the official page of SiteGround in the descriptions area. So be sure to look out for that a little bit later. As you can see right now, I'm on SiteGround's website. And today in our SiteGround review, we're going to go over the web hosting, WordPress, how the transfer works, their servers, their speed, and why is it important that you select not only a reliable web hosting provider, but one that is fast. And that you can definitely find in SiteGround. As you can see right now with web hosting, they offer shared hosting, cloud hosting, dedicated server hosting, reseller, as well as enterprise, which is for, like large, corporations that have, droves of, traffic, millions of, visitors, which you may not have. Most people do side with the shared hosting itself. And the thing that I really love about a SiteGround is that with their shared plans, they have three basic ones. Obviously, the most popular one is the Grow Big one. With it, you can host multiple websites. But if you have a simple website that doesn't require, a lot, you're just a small home business, you could definitely, get started with the startup plan itself. As you can see here, it goes for $3.95 per month. And as I mentioned before, you can host up to one site with it. Now, there are some limitations with it. You only get 10 gigabytes of web space. It's suitable for 10,000 visitors monthly. So again, if you have a very small website that you're not expecting a lot of visitors to, the startup plan would be ideal for you. There are a lot of perks that do come with it. You get a free site transfer. So if you're currently hosting with another company, you want to bring your domain over to SiteGround, they'll transfer that for free to the startup plan or any other plans that you want to get going with. They have 24/7 support, as I mentioned before, free email accounts, unmetered traffic. And something that's really, really important that you may see a lot of buzz in news, at least in the technology field, is about SSLs, free SSLs. And basically, you notice in the upper left, you'll see right here, right before the actual domain name, you'll see the HTTPS followed by the actual domain name itself. And what that means is that this website is secure. It's 100% secure, and any information such as credit card information, debit card, what have you, is 100% protected. So that's very, very important to know that the web host has that. And again, it's for free. They have a cPanel, which is an absolute must. If you're going to have, host a blog or any type of website, that way you can have full control over your domain. And you can make whatever changes that you need to do to it. They also have a 30-day money-back guarantee that you can definitely take advantage of. So that's just an overview of the startup plan. But as I mentioned before, with Grow Big, this one starts at $5.95, as you can see right here. And this comes with more flexibility, more wiggle room in the way of multiple websites that you can host, add-ons, and things of that nature. Versus 10 gigabytes, you get 20 with the Grow Big one. So I think I recommend this one if you are maybe if you're a blogger and you want to host several sites, several domains. This is the plan for you. Versus 10,000 visits monthly, you get 25. So it'll support up to 25,000 monthly visits. Now, if you look at, you get all of the same essential features as you got with the startup, but there's some premium features. You get priority technical support, which means it's even faster. You get 30 backup copies available. You want to back up your site. You get super cacher for great speed. And going to that, I mentioned in the beginning about the importance of having a website that moves really fast. Today, on Google, Yahoo, the different search engines, if you have a website where a visitor wraps to your page and have to wait several seconds, 5 to 7 or even more seconds just for your page to load, they're likely to bounce off your page and go somewhere else. So this is a really cool feature that'll help your website to move faster, to load faster. And that's one of the perks that I wanted to highlight with that. With the Gogeek, which is a step up plan, it's $11.95 per month. Again, you can host multiple websites with it. You get 30 gigs versus 20, and you can it supports up to 100,000 monthly visitors. You get all of the same essential features as mentioned before with the free site transfer, 24/7 customer support. You get the premium features that I just mentioned for Grow Big. But what's different about the Gogeek plan versus the Startup and Grow Big is that it says fewer accounts on the server. So it's not typically, although it's a shared web hosting plan, you have fewer people that are actually using that server, which means essentially it'll move faster, and you have less downtime issues. All web hosts, including SiteGround, all have some sort of downtime. With SiteGround, the awesome thing about them is that on an average, they're at 99.9. So you're talking like a short percent. You may have 1 month or so where you may have maybe an hour, or so. It's just an example. But the point of the matter is that, with web hosting, uptime is what keeps you really in business. If your website is down, when people come to your website, then that's a problem. You lose credibility. Nobody wants to, recommend you. All their members went to a site that, wasn't available. So you get WordPress and Joomla staging and a one-click Git repo creation. So that's an overview. What I recommend, I don't have the Gogeek plan. I don't have the startup one, but I have this one here. So I definitely recommend this one because it allows me to host several websites. Again, right below this video in the descriptions area, you can follow the Get Started link with Siteground today. And as I mentioned, they have a 30-day money-back guarantee. I mentioned in part about the 99.9% uptime, which is very, very important. I mentioned about like the last 12 months on an average, that 99.99 percentile, it represents the uptime itself. And I highlighted in part about that 0.1%. So again, all web hosts across the board experience some form of downtime, be it Bluehost, HostGator, WordPress Engine, all of them. But the downtime is very, very minimum. So I definitely recommend them because, they recommend it as the top of the top 5 for WordPress.org. And, what they say is something definitely you want to respect. And so I definitely recommend you to get started today. The cPanel itself, you have a glance of it itself. It has a lot of SEO tools and things of that nature to get you going with your site building. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. I wanted to keep it short and brief and to the point. I don't want to give like too much information. Hope I'm not talking too fast or going off the rim with everything. But in this SiteGround review, I just wanted to give you an overview of what they offer. And hopefully today you'll get started with them today. Again, if you have a small business, it doesn't require a lot of traffic, the startup plan is for you. If you want to host more than one site, multiple websites, the Grow Big plan is for you. But if you have a larger, company, corporation perhaps, or just one that receives a lot of visitors, up to 100,000, that plan will be suitable for you. I want you to give me a thumbs up. I want you to drop your comments below this video. Tell me what you thought about it, and tell me which of these plans you're going to go with. Again, this is Wally with Best Web Hosting for WordPress.net, and I'll see you guys on the next. Take care.